ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
One West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Hunter. And listen, this is the home of the truth.
That's right.
And I'm gonna tell you this: everybody wants the truth until they get it. But I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Guess what? We are the only people on earth brave enough to say that Black, Native, and Hispanic people are the greatest people to walk the earth.
That's right.
And these people that y'all want to mingle with so bad, and that you want to love you so bad, that you want to integrate with so bad, do not love you. There has never been a Caucasian or Edomite that has loved you. They have never felt sorry for what they did, nor have they ever been apologetic. You understand? Give me perpetual hatred, Doc. Give me what the scriptures say they have had perpetual hatred. They have hated you since the beginning, and they're going to hate you to their very end. This is why the Most High said they had to cease to exist. In order for this world to be read correctly, they have to cease to exist, Black people, Hispanic people, Native American people. They have never been a European that loved you, not never. They've never been apologetic. You know what they use you as? Cattle. They needed your facts. You understand? They needed your hard work. You understand? Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Has had a what?
Perpetual.
A what?
Perpetual.
Do y'all know what perpetual means? It means continuous. You understand? An everlasting hatred for you. How do you think racism continues to go? How do you know? How do you think that children are able to be racist towards your children? We don't teach our children racism, but they teach their children racism. That's why it's easy to tell you, there will never be a Caucasian that loves you. They do not care about you, They never have and never will. Show me an apologetic white man. Show me one that has loved you. Show me one that feels remorseful for slavery. But guess what? We have to live through that, We have to start from the back and make it to the front, and they will never help you. You know what freedom looked like? What they did for the Jewish man. They took him and gave him his own land. You understand that? They bombed the piss out of the Palestinians. You ever heard of the Gaza Strip? They still bombing it to this day. Compared to America, the Gaza Strip would be an alley. They're bombing the piss out of Palestinians, men, women, and children for an alley just to make sure the Jewish man is free. But what have they done for the Negroes? What have they done for Hispanics? What have they done for the Native American people? You know what they gave us? Read.
But thou has had a perpetual hatred.
That's what they have given us, perpetual hatred. Look at the borders right now. The Mexicans are trying to cross the border. They told them they are what? Illegal immigrants. They called them illegal immigrants. Land that they have roamed for thousands of years, hundreds of years. They people owned this land. They stole it and called them illegal immigrants. God damn the white man. That's the devil the Bible speaks of. You will never see a remorseful white man. You will never see a remorseful anything when it comes to Black, Native, and Hispanic people. They have hated you, and that's all they do. Read on.
And has shed the blood.
It has what?
Shed the blood.
Sandra Bland.
Shed the blood.
Tamir Rice.
Shed the blood.
That all they do is shed the blood of our people. They hate your guts and they always will. We want to love them. They don't want to love us. We are only we only people that have to fight for equality. Guess what? We have to fight. We have to fight for civil rights. For them to treat you, you have to march these streets. For them to teach you civil, you have to protest them. For them to teach you civil, you have to beg them for your love. Congress said even though they're killing us, we gotta love them a little bit more. What man in his right mind is gonna love your murderer, your rapist, You understand? You're a kidnapper. You know what you have, Stockholm syndrome is what you have. That means you have learned to love your oppressor. They kidnapped your mother. They kidnapped your father. They molested your children. You ever seen the movie Roots? They take children and put them in their bed. Molestation is a norm for them. Who has been this wicked on the earth? Nobody. Read what you got.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Have shed the blood of the black, Hispanic, and Native American people. Read.
By the force of the sword.
By the force of the what?
Of the sword.
How did they kill Sandra Bland?
I don't know.
How do they kill our people on the street corners? What are the police known for when they're in the black neighborhood? There's a book called How to Police a Black Man. Why do they have to police us different? They do all the killing towards us and we have to fear them. But they act like we're the threat. When they come into our neighborhood, they get out the car with guns drawn. And guess what? Guess what the ex-leader of this nation said? He said, go ahead, be a little more rough with them. When you put them in the car, go ahead and bang their head against the car, right? You understand? It can't be no, how you gonna retaliate, They got bombs. What land do you have? What nation do you have? What do you have? Do you even know who you are? We don't even know who we are in this nation, They call us black. They call us Afro-Americans. You understand? What else they call us? Nigger. Negro. We a different name every time you look up, but they can tell you they're European. They can tell you they're Irish. Let me tell you something. They're nothing but a vagabond, You understand? They don't belong on any of these land masses. They stole Europe. They stole America. They stole Russia. They stole everything that they have, but they'll tell you that you're the thief, You understand? Give me in the Bible where it says, you only have I known. Let me tell you something. To hell with what the white man says. God said that you matter. God said that he loved you. God, the Most High God in this Bible said, you only have I known.
But I ain't gonna play with
you understand? You ain't gotta play with him. Guess what? We ain't gonna play with him either. What you want to do is you want to tell me that, oh, not all of them are bad. Not all white people are bad. Not all Europeans are bad. Well, show me one that's been remorseful for slavery. Show me one. There's 1,000 of them out here. Point out one. You won't find one out. You know why? Because they enjoy the luxuries that your fathers had to die for. They enjoy the luxuries that your fathers had to get their backs beat for. You understand? You understand the treacherous acts, the heinous acts that they performed on us? Do you understand that? You ever heard of buck breaking? It ain't something that I'd ever do. It ain't something that our people do. You know what we want to do? We want to love. Read what you got.
Who was the Queen of England? Her name was Sophia. She was a black
The book
woman.
of Psalms,
During the
chapter
Revolutionary
147,
War time. You just
verse
know that?
19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob is the progenitor. Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. That's why they call us Israelites, because our forefather name was Jacob. You understand? Later on in the scriptures, his name was changed to Israel. You understand? We ain't saying we Israelis. We're not saying we from that little landmass, the state of Israel today. We're saying we're the original Jews. That's who we are. Read.
His statutes and judgments unto Israel. Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He have not dealt so with who?
With any nation.
You know what that scripture means? That the Most High God in this Bible has only loved and dealt with black, native, and Hispanic people. We are the most precious people on this earth to ever walk this earth. And you will never find the more precious people than us. You can't name one. Everybody else has been disgusting to the Most High. So understand that. Read on.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They have not known their judgment. You understand? Esau got the blessing of the sword. Why do you think he able to kill us in these streets, on the street corner, and then live a great life like he do? Why do you think he able to do that? But you go into the store and buy your child a fake water gun, and the police still a killer. Knowing that they don't even treat you different.
Some of that was premeditated.
They don't treat you different. It doesn't matter if it's premeditated. That makes it worse. These are the people that's put on the street to protect us, but we have to fear them in our neighborhood.
Well,
they don't police the hood like they police the suburbs. Read what you got.
Fear no evil.
Praise ye the Lord.
Praise who?
The Lord.
These are the words of the Most High. We didn't write these words. We reading the words right out the Bible. Give me Obadiah 1:1. Give me Obadiah. You understand? We come out here to teach our people the truth. We stand strong on the truth. We don't leave, we don't break, we don't budge for nobody, y'all.
That's
we
right.
love our people. People want to say this is hate speech. This is love, brother. This is love. It's a sad thing when our people don't know who they are. It's a sad thing when we feel like we got to be less of a person when we stand around other people. Why in the hell we can't get a land? They say they set us free, right? Why didn't we get a land like the Jewish man?
Well,
Why didn't they go to war to put us back right? They don't donate us money.
Have you heard that?
We still asking for reparations. They said 40 acres in the mule.
Have you heard?
I ain't got 1 acre yet. Not one brother around me got 1 free acre. Read what you got.
That's the same.
Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God.
Thus says who?
The Lord God.
Who?
The Lord God.
These are not our words. Read.
Concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Edom.
Edom is what you would call today a European. Edom is the same thing, same people that you would call oppressors. You understand? Read what you got.
We have heard a rumor
Go ahead.
from the Lord.
From who?
From the Lord.
This is a rumor from the Most High. Read.
And an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Amongst the who?
Among the heathen.
Go ahead.
Arise ye,
Uh-huh.
and let us arise up against her in battle.
Earlier, what he said was that we have to get revenge. No, we're not going to get revenge. What we can do ain't good enough. But when the Most High God seeks revenge, that's something you should fear. That's something you should worry about. We ain't got to lift a finger. We have a Most High God that care about us enough to pay them back. Let me tell you something. If somebody steal from you, should they pay for that? If somebody rob you, should they have to pay for their crimes? If somebody murders your people, should they have to pay for your crimes? If they slam your little girl down the ground and put their knee in her back, should he have to pay for that crime? You understand? They have to pay for their crimes, dog. You understand? Read what you got.
Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Right now, we look around and America seems so mighty and great. You understand? Of the blacks of our black people, Hispanic and Native American people, we have built this place by force and made this country great, right? But guess what? He said he's going to make America small amongst the heathen. Read.
Thou art greatly despised.
Thou art what?
Greatly despised.
Right now, these countries are organizing themselves to go against America and any of its allies. Why? Because America has been greatly despised. They take people into slavery, they force them to work, and they have never loved you like you love them. And that's the problem. You will never find a remorseful nor a loving European that loves you or feel remorseful for what they've done. Keep reading now. Show me one. When you find one out here, point them out.
So
Read.
look, what if I do this? I
Of
need
thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of their heart have deceived thee. They walk past you with their nose up in the air. They treat you like you're nothing. They tell you you're the biggest thieves on the earth. Did you steal America? Have your people ever stole a landmass? No? Have you stolen people? Have you caused animals to be extinct? Have you done any of this? Have you tried to force melanin out of people? That's what they did to the Aborigines in Australia. They have been the most heinous people on the earth. Read.
That's right.
Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
Now that dwellers in the clefts of the rock, tell me, what people are we talking about? What people come from the clefts of the rock? Today you call them Europeans. They call them Caucasians for a reason. They come from the Caucasus Mountains out of Russia, Georgia. That's where they come from. And the Bible is telling you who the Lord is talking to. He said, arise ye in battle. He's coming against a certain people that has to be taken down because their pride is so high. But their pride also deceives them. Listen.
Whose habitation is high.
Who loves to be high? Look around you. Who building these buildings so high and tall because they love to be? The best place in the hotel is where? The penthouse. Why is the penthouse the greatest place? Because that's the highest place. That's what they love. It's a natural. They're built to be high. They're built for the cold. Mountains are high up. The higher you go, the colder it gets. They fit the description so well. Like, listen to the Lord.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
What Donald Trump say? My button is bigger. He got so much pride, he think can't nobody bring him down. He don't know the power of the Most High God, but guess what? We do. And we gonna do this work until he comes to revenge us. You understand? Read.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Tell me what people exalt themselves as the eagle. You gonna see an American flag, and what animal do you see at the top of that pole? That bald eagle. They exalt themselves as the eagle, and they've done it for lifetimes and centuries. They've always exalted themselves as the eagle. This is nothing new. These people hasn't changed. Read.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down.
No, thou set thy nest amongst the stars. In 1969, they so-called landed on the moon, right? They landed on the moon, they set their nest amongst the stars, but guess what else happened in 1969? Something so beautiful you don't even realize. In 1969, the ISUPK was erected. You understand? And since then, we've been doing the job to bring our oppressors down. We've been doing the job to bring our people together again. The Bible said, gather yourselves together. Give me that. Give me gather yourselves together, man. Well, it's a decree that was sent out to our people. Gather yourselves together. And do you see these brothers with me? These brothers was ex-drug dealers. Your potential robbers. The potential murderers. You understand? Another inmate soon to be. But guess what? We changed our life. We spend our own money to come out here and help our people. You know why? Because we know how precious our people is, even when you don't know. Even when you hate us for loving you, we gonna love you anyway. We'll do what you got.
There you
The
go.
book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
This says, gather your. We gonna let this noise pass out.
Chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
It says, gather yourselves together. It didn't say separate. It didn't say go be something of your own. Gather yourselves together. That's what the scripture says. You understand? And that's why we speak so highly of Commander General Yohana. Because he kept us gathered together. He didn't drop his sword. He didn't turn his back. He didn't let the truth fall. And guess what? God damn it, we ain't gonna let the truth fall. You understand? We'll never let this truth fall. It says, gather yourselves together. We out here bringing our people together under one body, the original body. And we gonna continue to do that job. You understand? Read.
Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
What nation has been not desired on this earth? They hate us everywhere we go. You got Negroes trying to escape to Africa. They hate you in Africa. When those sisters go in those African shops to get their hair done, they call them katas. They speak in their language to make fun of them. They hate your, they don't even mix with you when you come here.
They're humans.
They have always hated
They're humans. They
you. You
sin
understand?
too.
Read.
That's why they do it.
Verse 2.
They're not saved.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord cometh upon you.
Now, what it's saying right here is, come together before this decree bring forth. There's going to be destruction in America, and it's telling our people to come together. You understand? You don't want to be a part of this nation when the destruction comes.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.